Hello, everyone. Good evening, traders. Hello, Runner, who has been waiting in the chat for, I think, a good 10-15 minutes since I saw him waving there. Maybe even longer. Umar, hello. I might need to put this on Twitter or something because I always forget to do that. There we go. AJ Northman, Jay, hello, Steve, Jack, Gerard. Here we go. Everyone's coming in now. James, welcome, everyone. All right, so it's been quite a fun day of trading. Really quite a fun day of trading. It's been annoying because I've had to do some Christmas shopping today, but this has been. Oh, I would have been all over this. I've taken a few trades, but what we can do today, I thought we'll go through some of the trades from today. I mean, we'd planned for pretty much every scenario that has happened during the London session. We were looking at this, and then we watched this nice little parabolic move we had up here before coming back in to an area that had been identified at basically when price was here. This was where we wanted to take a long position. What happened? We wanted the confluence of the VWAP, session VWAP, little order block, single prints, and OABC correction. What happens? Tap it, and off we go, straight back into the daily level, nice short, into VWAP, and off we go up here. Still waiting for my red box to be hit. Now that would be really nice if we can get a move up into this area before I look for any major short positions on this. At the moment, still just kind of watching and waiting, seeing if we can get a strong daily close, and that is where I want to take more profit, possibly take a short position, although by the time we come up into this level I will probably be asleep. So yeah, been very nice day for trades. Some of the altcoins as well having really good moves up. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick jump on here, catch up, see how everyone's doing, see how everyone's been trading this today. Hands up if you've made some good trades on this price action. Did anyone actually? It'd be interesting to know what kind of trades people took. So shout if you've taken any trades that are on here. You can spot any, and yeah, we'll cover some of these. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this. I mean, they've already happened, and we had already planned for these, but yeah. And of course, everyone smash up the likes. That would be great. P is in the house. Hello, P. Also, I hope my microphone sounds okay for everyone. I had a real problem with it earlier on. I think it was, yeah, some weird thing with the webcam and the microphone and stuff doing stupid stuff. So, yeah, hopefully that's all working. So, what to cover? Oh, don't want to move that. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we do get this move up soon. I mean, the order book's kind of there. It has been since this morning, and it's been looking like we do have that confluence around that 49,500 area. We also have FTX a little bit interested in this level. There we go. Make that a little bit more visible. So yeah, 49,500 starting to look very nice. If we can see this get continuation higher, we've got to be aware of the SFP of the highs, but I think this was basically just someone didn't want price coming up here that quickly. It was just weird how we got like a triple top on the 1 minute time frame on one exchange, and then we got that big pullback. So yeah, I'm expecting these highs to be taken. I think we'll wait and see if that does happen. But let's just go through I guess from the day, like let's just have a little recap on the day's trading, because all of this has been really nice, and hopefully this is a bit of, I guess, education, a little case study for a lot of people, whether you are crew or not crew. Consider this free free education, just on the kind of stuff that we do like to trade. So what happened on daily open? Okay, quick move up, then move down into our weekly open here. Now this is a very typical move. Okay, you normally, when you have a daily open, you'll take a move up, take out the highs, take out the lows, and then you start to establish a trend for the day. You came down here into your weekly open, taking out these lows, got a really nice bounce, immediately reclaims daily open, and at this point that sets up what I call a VWAP open drive. Now it wasn't an open drive as a traditional sense, but that sets up like the playbook that I personally call it, which is you have the move up down, reclaim the daily open, you have support on your VWAP, that becomes your invalidation, and then you basically just trade it until you see a big spike in volume, and you keep riding this until you lose VWAP, which really hasn't happened at all yet today. So you could still be riding this trade even now, which is kind of cool. So we had this move up, we had our initial resistance. Now this was marked as a zone that we were looking at. 47,700 was a zone that we were looking at as resistance last night within the crew call, so that was good. We had a little pullback off of that. Again, I was fast asleep, so it doesn't matter. Woke up, had this little order block that got put in, and then we had a move up towards our daily level. Daily level, slight front run rejection off of that. You consolidated, then it came straight through it at this point. And this was about where we were looking for. We were expecting these highs again to get taken out later on today towards this red box. We were looking at a bit of an ABC correction into this green box down here around VWAP. What happened after that? It didn't happen like this, which we were kind of looking for it to do, but it just continued on a bit longer. You took out those highs, got that guy at the top there that really didn't want price to go any higher, broke the parabolic advance, rejection at the daily, comes back down, runs it into VWAP, into your order block that we've got here, plus single prints. Okay, we had some single prints lining up at this point right here, straight into the low of those single prints, cleared those out, got a really nice bounce, back into the daily level. Okay, this is just like very, very straightforward trading. This is the kind of stuff that is just trade this stuff all the time. So it really is like you see these kind of trades, it's just you can take them all day long. Very, very straightforward. Had a bounce back into what was initially resistance, your daily level. There it is again. Back into there, retrace, VWAP, bounce, pump through the daily level, and now like coming back into this, and now we're going for these highs again. So it's kind of cool. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if now we can take out these highs and see if we can hit. We've hit the green box and had a really good reaction off of that. So let's see if we can hit the red one. Green means buy, red means sell. So let's see what happens. There is our line. Here is the alert if we do take out the line. And let's see if that does happen. Take a little look on the order flow. I'll switch this into Delta so people can see what's going on. So we're not really seeing any significant, not ridiculous amount of buying at the highs and not right at the highs here. So maintaining this ish. We do have a lot of longs opening, a lot of shorts closing, so stopping out a lot of short positions, nice to see. And our target for this, if it can get continuation, if it can take out the highs, would be up here. So we'll see if that can get that continuation afterwards. Okay, let's see the questions. Liquid, let's short the moon, boys. Yeah, I'm ready to. If we do take out the highs and we come up around this weekly level, this is your golden pocket, monthly VWAP, a bunch of stuff around here, then you're also, what you're doing This would be interesting, okay, because if price can come up to our target, that will be our first higher high. I mean, is this a higher high or not? I'm not quite sure. You kind of have, yeah. This would be quite significant. Okay, I would certainly expect a pullback from that if we do come into that area. But you've now broken this trend of, I mean, we've already done it. Okay, you put in a higher low and then you've made a higher high. We've not really had a pullback. So if we can take out two highs in one go, kind of nice. And then we're looking up, obviously, take a short position from here, do whatever you want to do with that. It does look like resistance, but you'd have to favor that this does come back up and tests around the top of this range, at which point I'd be massively looking for shorts again, because we can extend this range on for a little bit longer. If you can come up into this area, come up here, retrace this back down, then take out these lows later on, would be kind of nice. So 52k and this 49,500 looking very good for me, and we are just about to get this now. This is why you look at order flow, because there weren't any highs, there weren't any longs trapped at the high, there wasn't a big imbalance up there, there wasn't a significant amount of longs opening, and most of this has been from shorts closing. So you can see open interest starting to decline. The majority of this is shorts closing, getting stopped out. I'll keep this on the 5-minute chart. It just looks a little bit cleaner, doesn't it? Ringo, thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. BTC also sitting on top of 0.618 SF from top of the range to bottom. Yeah, well, that's basically this area that we're coming into right now, yeah. What do you think about Binance buy block from 47 to 48k? Would it trigger a strong reaction? And as we're going to talk about the order blocks, Dave has asked, does that FTX sell wall mean it will dump from there? That's the thing, not necessarily, okay? You've got to remember, sell walls are passive participants. They cannot move the market themselves. All they can do is stop it from moving. So if price comes into this, these participants within the market can't actually cause a significant movement in price. But what you'll get is, if, say, price comes up into it, it stalls out there, people are going to be like, you know what, this is weak, I'm going to short it. And then they know the liquidity is thin below and they can get a good short out of that. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get a dump. It does mean that maybe you don't know if people are taking profit here, and or if people are building short positions. But in order to get that, you need price to be moving up first of all. So in order for them even to get filled, you need to be going up. So not necessarily dump. They can't move the market themselves. It's what happens, the reaction after they've been filled, that becomes important. So we do have these sell walls on both FTX and on Binance at that same level, and this is just a typical technical level. It's relatively straightforward here. It's not a difficult level to... Is it gonna do it? Right on the hour. Look at that. That's literally our hourly close. Right there. Someone does not want this going beyond this price. That's kind of crazy. So this is Bybit. This is all Bybit, but annoyingly we can't actually see what they're doing. They are hiding this. Cheeky Bybit are hiding everything that they're doing today. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It could create a move to the downside, but I wouldn't be looking at that in particular. As for the buy walls at 47 to 48k. So I assume you're talking about this. What? These ones here. Okay. Again, same kind of answer. I wouldn't expect a strong reaction from them if there is confluence within that area, and you have to look at what is there. I mean, this was selling, which has now turned into buying. So it's what was apparently resistance, kind of didn't work out for them, did it? Now has the potential to act as support. So I don't know. That's not a lot. Like 132 Bitcoin there, 228 Bitcoin there. It's not going to take that much to get through. It would be pretty easy for it to get through that level. However, if we do see confluence there, then you can look for that liquidity as being the point in which the market stops, and then the market participants start to think, cool, I'll run it back the other way now because we've got support here. That's how I think of it. We can see what's there. I mean, 40, to me, it just looks like typical, you just place blocks of orders at even numbers. You got it at 47, 47,500 and 48k. Kind of similar to what we've got here. Okay, it's 49,500. Those $500, $1,000 often are pretty similar, right? But it's where people are going to be placing orders because a lot of the time people are lazy. Okay. Yeah, I'm really... Where is this massive sell wall coming from? Because price can't get past it. And that's the thing, this is what I mean, like, this is how things have the potential to cause a dump. So someone somewhere, and we can have a look on the, we'll have a look on this one. And we can see, you got $5 million there. Pushing price down, but weirdly enough, it's not really showing on this. I guess it is there, but so this is kind of interesting because this happened earlier, right? It wasn't on the books. It was one of those, either like an iceberg order or something that we had there, or just there is an algo or something going on that just says price comes up into this level, short it. Price comes up into this level, short it. And that's kind of what we've been seeing and why we keep getting that rejection at exactly the same level. And this has happened. This isn't the first time it's happened today either. It was Ollie that mentioned this earlier. Okay, so what was our high from this morning? So this is the day's trading. So we've had exactly the same situation here as we had here. This high, someone had a position there. What happens? You go through the whole day, run it along, run it along, run it along. You come back into it later on in the day, and suddenly that exact same, sorry, this is taking way longer than I thought. Suddenly that exact same level again is hit and rejected. And you really don't see that often, like to the cent that level has been rejected. And we've seen it again here to the cent. So this is quite clearly Bybit doing something that's not actually appearing on the order book. So interesting. But once again, we're getting a lot of selling into it. There's no imbalance up at the highs, so I do still think this does get taken out. But yeah, someone doesn't want it to get taken out, clearly. Or not yet. 49.3 is an old weekly level. Yeah, it is. It is. I do remember that one. This one here, yeah. So we do have this. That's the thing, I just don't know how significant this is anymore. Like, it's a really old weekly OB that's Like, it's this wick. I think that's more. You've got this wick here, so I guess at this point, if you do break back through this, you're into an area where there's relatively low volume overall on the chart. So, because what happened the last time it broke, so the last time it came into this level from below, it went to new all-time highs, right? And now we're doing the same thing again from below with a bit of momentum. Not a lot of volume above if price does continue. So yeah, there's a reason why this could be defended, I guess, here. Because you just look at this and there's just not really much up there. Like, you can, like literally nothing. Okay, you get through this level and there is that. Just a void. A massive chasm of nothingness that could just very easily get traded all the way through. And that's why 52k becomes quite important, because you're coming into your value area high there, you're taking out these highs, and that suddenly starts to become more important. So yeah, there's a reason this is being defended. So we'll see how this goes. The other interesting thing with this is I'm talking a lot about stuff. What else do we have? 75 viewers. I'm aware that I've done like half an hour on just Bitcoin. Sorry, all of the altcoin fans, but Bitcoin dominance is up today, so I don't really know why you'd look at anything else. So the other interesting thing from this is, so first of all, thank you to Irresponsibly Long, who noticed, oh no, it was Talby. It was Talby and Irresponsibly Long together. Crew confluence together, noticing that the POC had moved from down here to up here throughout today, and that did then basically spark this reaction on the move higher, and we are right up at value area high here. So we do have confluence for this area right now. Yeah, so this is a good area to take profit. There's clearly some resistance here. You've got your value area high, you've got a low volume node above, like really very, very little volume at all. And that's that. AJ Northman, I'm seeing 32 likes, not 8 likes, but still that's not enough. So let's get this up. We've got over 70 viewers, which again is not enough. Everyone share this to your friends and your family and your cats and your dogs and your wives and husbands and children and any alien friends, or bring your weird NFTs to life and make them watch this video and make them like this video or something. And I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, we need more viewers. Welcome, Akil. I hope I kind of pronounced your name in relatively okay. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you like the analysis. We are here quite often doing this kind of analysis, so please do, if you would like to, like and subscribe. And then we do have a free Discord community that's linked in description or something. So do check that out, please. Thank you. Okay. Look at that. Farhan is here. He closed his shorts at the bottom. You're welcome. I've been missing in action since Luke is a perma bear. I'm a perma bear, am I? I think, I know you're joking. I'm definitely the I'm definitely the perma bull compared to you. But yeah, you did tell us all. Actually, I do remember this specifically. You said, when I come back and tell you I've closed my shorts, that's when you can be looking for new all-time high. So Farhan is here. Farhan. Far. is here, and he has told us all that he has closed his shorts at the low, and that does mean that he has returned, and the bear has turned into the bull, and maybe we are going for the highs again. But I don't believe that just yet, because I'll be looking to take this short as soon as we do get up here. But yeah, nice. Thank you for subscribing. Dave, bro, I've basically outcast myself trying to get my friends into crypto. I'm lone wolf. 900 mode, 9,000 mode now. See, that's the thing, and this is why yeah, I think this is why we still have a lot more potential to go with this market in general over the next year. Like, we've had a great year for altcoins. I do not think we're going to enter a multi-year bear market still. I think there's a lot more potential on this, because there's so much more to this story of the whole market in general. That journey towards 100k, it was never going to be an easy ride. It was always going to be difficult, and I think 2022 is going to surprise a lot of people. It's going to be a really, really fun year. Fingers crossed, touch wood. It's going to be a really fun year, and at that point you will suddenly become the popular one, because all of your friends will be asking you how to get into crypto. And that's still the stage that we're at. People are still skeptical, and this is why I do not think the bull run is done. Because yes, we had hype in February, March. Now, nothing. No one cares. No one cares about NFTs. No one cares about crypto. But what you've got coming in the next year is just insane. Very bullish for DOT. Very bullish for the Cardano ecosystem, which still done fuck all. Very bullish for Ethereum, because they're going to be making some massive changes. Very bullish for NFTs, because when Coinbase launch, that's going to bring in millions of new people. And yeah, there we go. There's some macro analysis, or just my general random thoughts. Liquid, I think you've got the wrong person. Unless I'm mistaken, you are thinking of Veran. So Liquid, I think you are thinking of Varan, who again is a big friend of the channel, and we do have some very exciting stuff coming out with him soon. So Liquid will pass on that, unless I don't know. Maybe am I missing something? Are you working on EXO? I do not know. I'm confused now. All I know Farhan as is just the ultimate troll that we... Why is this moved? Seriously. Why is this moved? It was there. It can go now anyway. It's no longer valid, but it can go now. I hate TradingView so much. And this is really lagging. Again, and I do not know why it's being so laggy. Farhan created EXO, Farhan created Bitcoin. That's probably about right. And every time it lags, I start to get worried that someone's controlling my computer and there's some weird stuff going on. But I think we're probably okay. Anyway, let's do something different. I'm not going to be here for too long. I mean, we've done, what, 15 minutes of some analysis. We've spoken a little bit about the macro. We've talked some nonsense. Does anyone want me to look at any altcoins? We'll do the altcoin thing. I'm looking at DOT, and I am long DOT. on looking towards this weekly level at 25.72-ish. So we can see if DOT can come up towards that level. This is just super simple, right? It's a falling wedge. It's got a breakout. It reclaimed reclaimed the weekly open. And now we're going up onto the next weekly level. Maybe it forms a range here. So DOT's looking kind of good. Nice little, if you like it, an inverse head and shoulders at the lows here on the BTC pair. So that was kind of nice. So I've been bullish DOT for a while. I have been accumulating, and we're coming into a first take profit level from where we were buying down at these lows. So that is good. Now my phone's going weird. Something strange is going on. And the other thing I do want to look at, and this is just very briefly, is I won't look at Bit token. I mean, that's we know what's happened here. That's a nice trade as well. And XLM is a nice trade. So XLM accumulating at the lows, really nice long-term accumulation on this. Again, not going to go into too much detail for this because that is what the crew is for. But yeah, generally nice kind of sideways accumulation on this. Off crypto, I'll take another look at Bit. So if all of you probably seen Luxury's pitchfork on this, what we do have on Bit was the move up to basically, we had a nice, like, you had support on your weekly level, so bounce, lost it, then we had this like little deviation at the lows, bounce. So yeah, basically then we had the confluence of the golden pocket here. The issue is like now maybe you got something here looking for lower. I don't like diagonal stuff very much because it always makes me bearish. If I see an upwards channel, an upsloping channel, it makes me kind of bearish because you can't hold it forever. But yeah, like it's making now, it's changed that trend of lower highs and lower lows, and we're starting to form a bit of an uptrend here. So we can see, like, realistically, we've already come into resistance on this, and I know, so there's your resistance, it's there, but more so looking towards the top of the range here, and for this to maybe establish a bit more of a range at the lows. So not a whole lot. I'd say $2 and $2.60 looking interesting for this at the moment. But yeah, that's kind of it. Gave you an easy 3x on TrueBit. I saw that TrueBit had pumped, and you have been telling us that for a while. So yeah, if anyone had followed on that trade, I mean 3x, I'm sure you can do better than that. But that's okay. I'll let you off. You were shilling it for long enough, so you got a 3x out of it. That's fair enough. I will what have I done that's done a lot? I've done plenty. Let us know the next one, and you'll see. If you can get 10x out of it, then yeah, I'll maybe show the chart on here or something. Bitcoin still hasn't set off my alert, so we still haven't taken out that high. Woo is another trade that we've had going on. So Woo's had a nice move up. Senti will be very happy. Senti will be very, very happy that Spell is getting a move. So that is good. And then we're just going to look at Dave has asked for Luna. So not too much on this again. I am just going to briefly touch on Luna, because what we have here is, and I think we've just hit the target. Yes, we have. There we go. So again, this is why, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about with this shit. I said $88. Okay, where has price come to? Where are we getting that rejection from? Believe it or not, I'm kind of all right with this stuff, and there we go. So there's a first take profit on Luna, and I updated this. This chart was drawn like before all-time highs were broken. So there we go. The bigger area of confidence for me is up towards like 94. So if we do get a move down, what I would look for now is something like this and get one more move higher. At that point, I think this is more of a major resistance. I think $100 is going to get looked at a lot, and it would just kind of make sense to fall and to come and back test, and then maybe we go for this 100 afterwards. So we'll wait and see. See how this plays out. But yeah, at the moment you've hit a resistance level, we've hit target, we've reached target, and we are pulling back on Luna. Basically exactly where you wanted it to. Liquid Luna really isn't that crazy. I think this is just pretty, like, honestly, bull market stuff. It's pretty relatively straightforward price action. Yeah, it's going up a lot, but I mean, it's up how much today? It's not significant, like 4% in a day. We've seen better. And we've seen Luna do better, haven't we? I think I'm really bullish on Luna long term. I think it's gonna be a really, really strong competitor. Like certainly expecting Luna to probably overtake Sol. I don't know if it already has. Is it higher market cap than Sol? Who knows? But yeah. So yeah, that's nice. Andre, what happened to Cirrus? I think it's that whole ecosystem is just, this is what you do. The low caps, they're interesting for, it's a flash, a flash in the pan kind of thing, and that's it. Like you trade it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The low caps are that kind of thing. I can have a look at Cirrus. I can have a look at Moon River, and Moon River's almost there. I really, really want it to come down to like $160. Maybe it won't, but I would love to see. I really, really would like this to come down here. I don't know if we're going to get it, but that's where I'm looking to buy back in again. If I have to buy in lower, because I do really like the project, I'd probably wait for it to take out the highs, look for a retrace, wait for that sign of strength, and then you can then trade off of basically that retrace and start to trade the uptrend. I really, really, really want it to come down here. What we can do before we look at Cirrus, like things like ZCX and stuff, which has come through support, like this whole ecosystem at the moment, the ZCX, QNT in support, it needs time. Cirrus isn't really on my radar at all, but like it's kind of holding okay. Like it's not, yeah, just not interested in it. The point in which I was interested in this was here, and we got to remember, like, you can't get married to, we had a 64% move up, and we already knew the monthly target, so it hit like 3 take profit levels. Yeah, it didn't go to new all-time highs, it didn't go to $2 or anything like that, but yeah, what can you do? It's just, that's the kind of risk that you have with these low caps. I'm not particularly interested in Cirrus anymore. To be honest, the projects I mean is okay, but we've seen stuff like this with HNT. Is it HNT Helium? So we've seen similar stuff with that. If we go on to have a look at HNT and just look at the chart. Actually, no, this has been really bullish. Okay, forget that. Oh, no, this has pulled back. So yeah, something like HNT, which has had significant pullbacks as well since earlier on in the year, but actually generally going really well. GRT, another one that's been a perpetual just shit for most people. Hitting global point of control, interesting. So it's one of those things, yeah. I like ZCX. Cirrus I don't care about. But what I want to see with ZCX is they need to sort out their fees. So I don't think we're going to see anything from ZCX until Ethereum reduce their fees, because at the moment it costs way too much to actually claim your rewards. So when you can claim your rewards and not have massive gas fees on this, that's the point at which it starts to become interesting. So any of this stuff where it's like the multi-asset staking and the farming and that kind of thing, where you need to use significant amounts of gas to claim your rewards, their time will be next year, I think, at this point. So yeah. Illuvium, actually, again, very bullish on Illuvium. Everyone knows I'm very bullish on Illuvium. Where are we? Same as like 90% of the altcoins at the moment. Golden Pocket, good opportunity to buy. So we'll see if that holds. You have Golden Pocket, and any confluence with that? No, not really. You've got Golden Pocket with zero confluence. So if you want to take a trade from Golden Pocket with zero confluence, that's fair enough. If not, we've got a nice little order block down here. So price could come down to this kind of level. That's the BTC pair. I want to look at the USDT pair. Blah. Where we are at the anchored VWAP from its all-timeness. From when it first started trading. I don't know why the deviations in the upper bands and lower bands are on here. They can go away. That can go away. All of this stuff can go away because this is old. All right. Yeah, I think anyway. I've done a good. I've only done 45 minutes. Right, I've got ice in my drink. Cool. I think I'm gonna do I want to look at any more altcoins? Probably not. Probably don't want to look at two more of those today. But yeah, let's go back and just have a little look at Bitcoin, just see what it's doing. Still not set off my alert, so yeah. Come on, you can do it. Next 40 minutes on Twitch, let's go. I mean, I might jump into voice chat or something, but you're not going to see me on Twitch anytime soon. I don't do that. Come on, little Bitcoin. Take out these highs. Get another little bit of open interest forming. Let's get some longs caught at the top. Stop out some more shorts. It can do it. It's not. there's no big imbalances at the highs yet. This still looks okay. Same as we had back here. Very, very kind of like people just being like, wow, we're actually moving up. Oh my God. But no one's really kind of FOMOing into this yet. It's kind of clear no one's really FOMOing into this yet. Let's see if this does continue into the daily close. FTX, definitely no one FOMOing into it on FTX. That's pretty standard. Binance, probably a lot of people FOMOing into it at the highs. No. So even on Binance, the biggest FOMO of them all, more selling than you're getting at market up here. So not really trap traders, not anything in particular. So yeah, I still think, hopefully, we'll see if it happens coming into the daily close in half an hour. If we can take out these highs, if we can change market structure again, take a bit more liquidity above these highs, hit this weekly level, come into 49,500, and then we can get a pullback from that. Let's see if we can trap some traders up there. Let's do it. And again, I'm not saying this is going to be a bull trap at this point. I think a bull trap would come at 52, not 49.5. I think this is still like, this is more. And what does anyone remember? So who was on the stream on Sunday night where I was saying like what my ideal scenario for the week would be going into the Christmas week? I'll see if anyone can remember what my like ideal scenario would be. Like, what would Bitcoin do and why would it do it? And then we'll go over this, because we're basically just playing it out exactly as predicted, which is kind of nice, because it means I'm right again, and then I can brag and I can be like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I think the more likely scenario is that a bull trap would occur up here. This is still kind of middle of the range stuff. So maybe little pullbacks back into here or something before another move higher, but we'll see. Certainly take profit levels if you're long though. MazG has got it. So I said pump BTC while retail is sleeping and then leave them behind to buy higher. Have your squiggles etched in your mind. Swing failure pan 52 and then test the lows of the range. Again, all of those things would be nice. I think it would pump when nobody was around and then cruelly dump down later. So that would be, if I was ultimate market maker, nasty Luke, controlling these markets, what I would have done is, this is what I would do. So we know price has been on this downtrend, okay? Market is fearful. We think we're going to come down and take these lows. Everyone thinking we're going to take these lows and dump down towards, basically, we're that, aren't we? We've got a wick down here. Everyone thinks we're going to go down towards this wick. What you'd do, ideal scenario, everyone expects that these lows are going to get taken. Not allow that to happen. You go into Christmas week. People are traveling, people are on holiday, no one has any disposable income left. Everyone's probably sold all of their Bitcoin because they think, oh, cool, we're going to dump over Christmas and we can come back lower. Yeah? So what you do, you run it back the other way. Then what happens is all the people that have sold Bitcoin in this range, yeah, we're probably at this point, they start to think, oh shit, like we're actually reversing here. This is actually going to get bullish suddenly. So you keep on not giving them an entry, pushing price higher and higher and higher until the point where they start to get back in on Bitcoin. So right now, I think, let's say I can go just back onto the chart. So right now we're here, okay? I do not think we're at that point where everyone is flooding back in to buy the Bitcoin that they sold down here, because there was so much selling going on down here. So much selling. And I was saying all the time, it's stupid. Like, this is the place where you buy. You're at 30-40% discount. This is where you buy Bitcoin. You don't sell it down there. You close your shorts, you take profit on your shorts, you can buy spot. I don't think we're getting people rushing back in to buy the stuff that they've sold yet. So that's why I still think we can go higher. And why I also don't think we're necessarily going to see a big pullback yet. because if you get a pullback and you come back into this area, that gives these people that sold an opportunity to get back into the market. You don't want to do that. So if I'm the market maker, you keep pushing price up. Yes, you can take trades. Yes, you can take trades, but you keep pushing price up until the point where everyone thinks we're breaking out. And that is here. So then what you get is you get breakout traders up at the highs. Everyone floods back into the market, maybe on Boxing Day or something like that, where everyone's been given some presents and everyone's spent all their Christmas money. Maybe they've had a paycheck because they're probably going to get paid on Friday or this week. So they probably spent all their money. Then they're going to get a paycheck coming through this week. So then they're going to have disposable income. They realize they're not going to be able to buy down lower. And then what happens? They buy up here and then you go, ha, thanks. And then you dump it back down again. So I think that would just be nice. It would be great. And it wouldn't, well, no, it wouldn't be great. It would be nice for us if this plays out because we can trade this and we can make money off of other people's kind of stupidity and naivety. Like, not stupidity, naivety. But it would be so evil if it does happen. So yeah, that's what my plan is. I do think that could happen, and we've seen it happen before on Bitcoin. I mean, we saw it happen down here, right? This was France v Germany in the Euros. This is the thing, like Bitcoin, I can literally remember everything. So people can actually fact check this. So the point at which everyone got trapped up at the highs, okay, thinking we were going to break out when we'd had something similar back down at back in June, okay, when we'd had that big move down and we were coming back down and everyone was expecting us to take out this low. Okay, so Bitcoin was coming down. We were in this downtrend, down, 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 down. Everyone thinks we're going to take out this low. It didn't. It reversed. At this point, everyone's like, shit, we're actually breaking out. We're going to go up to, I don't know where we were looking at this point, back up to like 46 or something, up around here. No. During France v Germany, group stage of the Euros, I think that was the day. I was watching the game and I took the shorts. So I remember watching the game, took the short, saw the trap positions, and then you come down and you take the lows. So something like this would be perfect. And we'll see. We'll see if it happens again. So that is the kind of plan that I'm looking for right now. I'm too much of a football fan, man. Quasimodo's showing at those extremes too. Yeah, this was really nice. So another similarity to the lows. Let me just take you back again. Sorry, I know we're going through stuff that has happened previously, but this was one of the best trades of the year, was being able to recognize this and get into this long position in the first place. So what you had is just your like typical playbook trident Quasimodo. So you change market structure at the lows. And again, if you want to learn more about this stuff, like, come and join us because we're trading this stuff every day. So if anyone is new to this channel or something, do check out the website and the Discord and stuff. We're talking about this stuff every day with the crew. And I hope it's useful because it's really good fun to trade. But yeah, we took out, changed market structure, came back into an area of support. This was the 0.5, but what it was significantly, okay, so it was the 0.5, and this is why you weren't looking for deeper, is because you hadn't gone deeper than this previously. You hadn't really come down into this area down here. So you're looking at where your reference level is, which is back here, okay? So then you're able to get into that long position, ride it all the way up to SFP the highs, and then you ride it all the way down to the lows. And what have we had here today? Or, well, this week? Why when I do auto does it not do auto? We had exactly the same thing, okay, at these lows down here. Much lower time frames, okay? Much lower time frames. But then we did have this at the lows, and this is what we were noticing yesterday. And this is what Callus noticed yesterday. So shout out to Callus again. We did have the move down. We changed market structure. We came back into our reference level. Here's your change in market structure at the lows. Here's where you were looking for. And once again, it was the 0.5 that got support, okay? There's your 0.5. Able to take the long from there. And like personally, I didn't. I took the long from this. I took the long from the daily. Okay, after we got, again, a bit of a continuation. So I took a long from here. I didn't take that long. I didn't even notice that this had happened. And this is why we've got a community, because other people can start to notice the stuff that we do take as trades. And this is the great thing about having a community, is that other people can hopefully learn from the sort of setups that we like to trade, and start to notice them and help other people. And in this instance yesterday, it was Callus that spotted this, and I know some people got in on the long down there. And then you trade this all the way up to here, which is just great. So really, really good. But yeah. But yes, yeah, I remember Callus did get front run on it. So he got front run by $50. So I think maybe Callus bought in a little bit later as well. Maz G, thank you for the 420 euros for Farhan. The XRP, the XRP whale. Anyway, yeah, that's a bit of the, again, macro stuff, random ideas, nothing too technical, price action related, just kind of random chat, I guess. If you believe Farhan, you'll believe anything. Would you expect single prints at 47.2k, 48.1 to be cleared? Single print is from earlier today. So this goes with basically that theory that I was talking about earlier. So my view to that would be no, not yet, until everyone starts flooding back into the market. If we do come down there, I would expect the top of the single prints to act as support. Okay, first of all, so I would fully expect the top of the single prints to act as a support, at least to come back. Probably at this stage, maybe you'd have this as a previous day point of control. Maybe a naked point of control if we get a dump anytime soon. No, it won't be an MPOC. I'm talking nonsense. It can't be. But yeah, I would expect that to act as support. But I do think, and this is what catches people out with single prints, is people expect them to fill immediately. Not the case. Okay, we filled our closest set of single prints today. That's plenty. You could continue this up higher. Realistically, you could go all the way up to 52k and then come back for these later. It's probably kind of important that they do get filled. We also have an MPOC from yesterday that we'll need to get quite possibly filled at some point, or tested at some point. So we do have that. But yeah, overall, not looking at this as an immediate come back and fill this area, because then it does give people an entry to get into back into their Bitcoin positions, maybe where they sold earlier, and you don't want to let them do that yet. You want to make them buy high. You want to force people to buy high, and then you can dump it once they have bought high. But yeah, we do have this MPOC below, which I'm sure we're going to come back for at some point. It'd be very weird if we don't. So let's take out the highs, and let's come back for this stuff later on. Basically, complete repeat of what we had over the summer, but just on a much high, like faster. It's all going a bit faster right now. Ollie's made it. Just as I'm about to wrap up, mate, you'll have to probably rewind and start from the beginning. So I am literally just about to wrap up. But yeah, thanks for joining. Banzai has just posted some. So again, crew chat, trading chat. Banzai, if you're watching, I'm just having a look at your chart. Maybe some longs trapped. I don't know. It's still not significant imbalance at the highs here, for me. I'm not seeing anything too significant here. I still think maybe going on towards the end of the day we could take this out. It would be nice if it takes it out. But yeah, maybe. You could very easily trap some short positions here as well. Longs are... maybe we're not going to do it. Why is this frozen? Is price actually frozen? Or is it just EXO? Like, is price literally not moving at all? It isn't, is it? Just stuck. Completely stuck. So yeah, a little bit of forcing price down here. So longs are getting a little bit over the top right now. Look at this. Yeah, this isn't ideal because you're seeing more long positions opening with a... So you basically got divergence here between the net longs and the price. Like, it's not a typical divergence, but so far you see price making higher highs, you see the net longs making higher highs, and now the net longs are making higher highs and price it isn't. Could be significant. However, delta isn't doing that. So we don't really have the delta divergence, but we do have net longs looking a little bit greedy. A little bit greedy. We might have some divergence. No, we don't. No divergence anyway. Yeah, interesting. We'll see if it happens. We're getting late in the day. I guess let's just see the daily close in together. 12 minutes to go, and then I can go to sleep. Off crypto, we're a golden pocket from 52k higher. Yes, I knew. I know we're there. I just want it to go a little bit higher. Yeah, it would just be nice. But I know we're there. Here we go. Okay, so wait, we're not even there. What are you talking about? Oth, we're not even there yet. We're not. I was thinking, I'm sure I drew that box. And that's the second time you said it. We're not at the golden pocket yet. I mean, we're close enough, but yeah. Not quite. We're almost there. Almost. Are they indicating early shorts? Aim is to trap them, then take them before shorting the golden pocket. Like that, yeah, that would be nice. I think we're close enough. Like, you've got liquidity above. But look, what did Bitcoin do before? So you've got to be aware, like, the ideal scenario is to come up into this area, get a bit of a pullback, and then continue higher, right? And that would be the really, really fun scenario of just get people really bullish again before getting people really bearish again. However, at the lows, okay, what did we have? These three spikes into the lows, never came and took them, all right? So you did front run that area and you got the bounce. What do we have here? Okay, two pretty major spikes to the high, this weekly level. What could we do? maybe we're going to front run it. Okay, we've got a double top going on here. There's absolutely no reason why you would want to be overexposed into a long position up here. You would not want to be entering any long positions up here. Maybe if it pulls back to the daily level, you could enter a long, or maybe if it comes back into VWAP, but that's late in the day now. VWAP's not going to help you. In 10 minutes, VWAP's done for the day. It's not going to give you any more help, so it's helped us twice. VWAP's helped us twice today. That will no longer be there in 9 minutes time. That will reset. So yeah, we could be looking at a double top and be having a dump right now, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. At this stage, I'm kind of it'd be nice to take the highs, but I don't care. Yeah. And yeah, Ollie's just said the same thing in the chat. So yeah, do you not think he'll get front run as with everything major recently? Yes, possibly. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll wait and see. The high's there to be taken, right? It's not significant. You've not really got anything trapped up there. Like, you really haven't. So the high isn't very significant. You've got a poor high on the TPO. You got poor lows on the TPO as well. So we're now stuck with poor highs and poor lows. But I just don't see enough buying here to get people really crazy bullish. And to trap enough people yet, so I still think this could have a bit more to go. But maybe we have a boring Asia session, a bit of a retrace. By opening the daily here, so again, just going on about stuff. By opening the daily here, it does kind of save us from the risk of an 80% setup playing out, which you wouldn't really want. Sorry guys, I've just got a phone call. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, I'm back. All right. Sorry, just had a phone call. Just had to phone in the market makers just to make sure we do get that pump. No. Yeah. What do we got? 5 minutes to daily close. I mean, we're not going to get a daily close up at these highs anymore, but it's going to be... Ooh. You know what would really suck right now is to close the daily below the daily. I think this is the battle that's on now. I'm going to ignore everything that's going on in chat. So we've got a battle on our hands. We've got 5 minutes till daily close. Let's see if the daily close will be above the daily level or below the daily level. This is the other interesting thing I wanted to mention today. I'm going to pull this up. So you know how everyone got super bearish on the weekly close last week? So this is kind of important, right? weekly closes are not always as they initially appear. And this is very important. So what happened the last time we had a weekly close below a significant level? We had a bunch of green weeks. The next time, weekly close below a significant level. Reversed. A weekly close above a significant level. Reversed. A weekly close below a significant level. So far, we're reversing, okay? So we can look at the weekly. And so far, yeah, weekly close below a significant level. So far, we're reversing. So maybe we're going to end up looking at a candle like this by the end of the week. Would be kind of nice if we do. So we'll have to wait and see with that. Come on, Bitcoin, hold on. I think we bounce off 68,610 previous day point of control if we start going down. Yeah, that'd be nice. Farhan, join the crew and invite your buddy CZ, yeah. Everyone as well, if you would like, if you do not already, are not already aware, do go onto Twitter. I'm really shit at Twitter. It would be nice to have some more followers. Oh look, we've got 1,000 followers. We've hit 1,000 followers. That's pathetic, but it's kind of nice. So we've got 1,000 followers at long last. If you would like to follow us on Twitter, that would be really nice. I do post stuff on there now and again. Here's a cool new NFT I bought because I'm just at this point wasting money. I don't know why I bought that, but hey, it's nice. And obviously, if you do join Twitter and you would like to check out a bit more about what we do, here comes our daily close. Here comes the defense. We've got to defend this level right now. If you do want to check out more about the community, okay, then this is the website. So you can join our Discord. So this is the free Discord community section. And then if you do want to join the crew, so what everyone is talking about within the chat is the crew section. And that is where we do our trading rooms. So we do pretty much daily trading rooms, basically talking about the kind of stuff that we're talking about here, but like a lot more detail, and actually taking the trades rather than just saying, oh, it'd be nice if it does this and it would be nice if it does that, blah, blah, blah. So we're actually taking the trades within the trading rooms. We have all of that stuff. We have a bunch of setups we're looking at and other nice things. So yeah, do check it out if you would like to. Of course, all the videos are on here as well. I did make a nice risk management video today. And then if anyone wants to have a look at the partnerships, if you want to trade on Bybit, which is where I trade, then you can get 10% off of your fees and some bonuses and stuff on that. I'm not going to do too much on this, but that's the website if you would like to check it out, just in case there's anyone here that hasn't seen us before. Cool, so there's the little bounce. There's the little defense of this level. We're going to get a close literally right here, aren't we? 1 minute until close, and we're going to close basically at the daily level, which is massive. Like, this is actually a really, really quite significant level right now, and that's why we're seeing it being defended, I think. Let's see where we end up. I wouldn't imagine it's not really a Binance or FTX kind of thing to be looking at. It's more a Bybit thing to be looking at here. Bybit's where the whales hang out, and we look for daily levels. So you want to trade with the whales, and that's where we all trade. Wink, wink. Cool. All right, daily close above the daily level. I mean, Look, what did I just say, like literally like 5 minutes ago about the weekly closes? It's not significant, but what you don't want to do is like fall below it and just be like, oh, look, we've come up into this area and suddenly we're just looking right back down here at this, which is now a significant daily level on here. Yeah. So there we go. On that note, I am certainly not going to be waiting for the initial balance to form. I am going to go to sleep, and once I have gone to sleep, I'm going to wake up and I'll trade it wherever the chart is tomorrow. So if we hit red box overnight, nice. I've got some take profit levels up there, which would be really good. At this stage, I actually say green box still valid. Like, I know we've hit it once already, but I'd say green box still valid right now because we've only just tapped it. So let's maybe go back a bit deeper. If we are to get a retrace, previous day point of control, green box is there. It's not this stuff anymore, but we'll have to have a look at what it is. But trading this still as a range. So you can trade longs at the highs, shorts at... No, longs at the lows, shorts at the highs. Trade it as that. TPO, previous day point of control, significant. We did get a close back within value area, so that would increase again. Yeah, it's just range bound, isn't it? We're in a range. 48,600 looks significant, and 48,200 looks significant. That's what I'm looking at. Levels to the upside, obvious, and yeah, altcoins probably just going to follow what Bitcoin does today because Bitcoin dominance is not really up. Bitcoin dominance was up, but now the alts are bouncing back. So maybe we get a bit of an alt day tomorrow and Bitcoin staying range bound. That'll do. Thank you everyone for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Tomorrow we are doing New York session with the crew. So we will be trading the New York Open together. Wednesday volatility, always really nice. So if you would like to join in on the trading rooms, of course, you can go to the website and you can sign up for the crew membership, which is here. So you can sign up if you would like to. And then, yeah, Thursday, we're going to have our Christmas party. So I will give more information on the Christmas party, which is just basically going to be, we'll do a live stream on Thursday night, maybe like an hour public, and then we're going to jump into voice chat. We're going to do some giveaways. We're going to have some prizes. We're going to do some fun stuff for everyone. And then we basically just go into a bit of downtime for Christmas. Like, it's the holiday season is here. We've got to take a bit of a time to refresh. I'm still going to be around, of course, the whole time over Christmas, but that's like Christmas party on Thursday, and then we go into Christmas Eve, and just, yeah, calm things down for a few days because it's been a pretty full-on month. So yeah, thank you everyone. I will see everyone tomorrow, and yeah, have a great evening, night, wherever you are, morning, whatever it is, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.